Hello.
Hello.
Happy July 4th. 4th of July, 2020.
Ooh, why is it dark? My light died.
Your light died. Oh, let's get you a new battery.
Do we have any?
I do.
That's alright. It can be dark behind us today.
No, I'll grab it. Hi everybody.
Look who's back, everyone.
I'm back.
Cory has returned.
Reluctantly.
Reluctantly.
Sorry, my mic was a little hot there. There we are. Got to get everything back in order here.
Hello, Tim.
Hi, Tim. Hi, Sam.
Sam? Oh, hey, Sam. Sam's on a road trip all the way up the California coast. I just followed his YouTube channel. I gotta show that to you.
There. Light on.
Thank you.
Check. Where's Sam? Sam, where are you traveling to?
Hey, Ross.
Hey, James.
And Trent. Hello, Trent.
Hi, Ross. Thank you. I've been back, as you know. Didn't go quite as planned.
He had a brief vacation to the other room from the show.
Car problems, man.
Yep, no fun.
Stressing me out.
That's how I was about getting my car smogged.
But you didn't have any problems, though.
I know, but I was terrified, and that's why I was like waiting till the last minute, and then it ended up passing. I was like, oh my god. Yay, Trent is here.
Hello, hello. So what you been up to while I've been gone?
Well, yesterday we had a show next door at Janine's house. That was super fun.
I knew that.
I drank a bunch. James made us really delicious, like, coconut rum and watermelon blended drink.
Nice.
I slurped 2 of them down. Happy 4th, Trent. July 4th, master production today.
Yeah, what are
Happy
you all...
4th. Let's toast to the veterans who are not with us.
Master production today. Happy 4th. Let's definitely toast for sure.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back, Cory.
Well, to the veterans.
And to the veterans. Cheers.
Well, and just everybody. But what are you doing, James? Master production. Are you really doing something, or is that sarcasm?
He went kayaking today.
Oh, cool. What I would be doing today, if everything had gone to plan, I would be sitting in a hot spring right now, probably in the middle of a hot weather area, which is never fun, but I'd still do it. Waiting for the sun to go down so I can go back up at my camp and look out over. I posted on my Instagram today a time lapse from 2 years ago. You can see little fireworks down at the very bottom of it, but
I missed that one. I haven't seen that one yet. Yeah, James, we're back to bigger production
now.
Here. Yes.
I'm like, what does that mean? What are you doing? I don't know. Maybe you're doing a 4th of July thing at the base or something. I don't know.
Yesterday was kind of a production too, because we were next door at Janine's house. So I was going to try to use my iPad right here, but I was afraid that it would overheat. And then we ended up using Janine's laptop and just logging into Restream. And the microphone actually was pretty good, so we didn't really have to set up anything else or another camera. The camera seemed to be enough. That's what we used.
Yeah.
Our biggest thing was like trying to figure out where the sun wasn't hitting us, because we were sitting on the patio. So she rigged up a blanket, which worked out really well, and blocked it out. And I'm like, oh my god, next time we do this, we have to hang like blankets up all around, make it like a cabana.
That's why like those big reflectors that I have that fold down into a little circle, those get really big and they diffuse the light.
Yeah, because it was kind of beaten down on us. We didn't really think of that because the sun moves over this way. So, but yeah, we got real lighting again. One thing that kept happening to me, I don't know if you saw any of the shows while you weren't watching, but with the camera on yours, is it kept whiting me out.
Oh.
And I'd have to put my hand in front of the camera to like get it to let my color back go to normal.
Well, you probably moved just right and it caught behind you. I don't know. exposure is a weird thing.
Just got up from a nap, family boat ride, and gonna wait for the fireworks. I took a nap today too, James. I needed one. I was tired today.
Cool. My family called. They're all hanging out at my mom's, watching TV,
Nice.
movies, and I think they were going to watch Hamilton.
Oh, yeah.
And today, Kurt and I went to the store. That's about it. And it was like a ghost town. It's kind of great, actually, because we were expecting it to be a little crazy. I went and returned a canopy that I didn't end up using.
He said Ross was pretty empty.
Yeah, well, the shelves were empty, too.
Product.
Yes.
He's like, all they had was granny panties.
Yeah, it was kind of a... Nobody out, but there actually wasn't a lot there. You watched it last night. How'd you like it, Trent? Hamilton. For everyone who can't see. I don't have a desire to see it. I've heard all the music from it. I mean, I'm sure it's great. But right now, in all the things, there's really nothing I want to watch. But it's not sparking my interest.
I'll probably watch it.
I'm sure I'll watch it someday, but hasn't been on my list. Let's just say that. I'm not empty. Oh, it was a ghost town.
Ross, you were empty on the inside except for granny panties.
Granny pants.
Oh, see, that's
Okay.
that's me, Trent. I'm not
Well,
huge.
it
I'm not a
speaks-
huge musical person. I mean, like Rent, I love, and Phantom of the Opera, I love, and Evita. But
That speaks volumes, though. If you're not into that type of thing, but it was all right, that probably means it was good, and it did really well. So I'm sure it's fantastic.
fantastic.
Fantastical, bonastical, blah, 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 blah. What happened to the laptop? I
don't
mean,
know.
it's okay not to have it. I just
Oh, you know what?
curious, like where.
Oh yeah, it's down there.
Oh.
I forgot because it was catching the eye, you know, when the camera was pointed this way, so
Sure.
I moved it. And when we were sitting down here, I was like, "Oh, he must still have it packed."
I'm like, where's that laptop?
And I'm not going to bother him to get it out. I guess I could be using that.
I never
instead
took
of
it.
My iPad. This is weird too. Look, it doesn't really work the same way as that one does. Like that one shows you when people pop in.
Yeah, that works more like the new Facebook black version.
Yeah. Oh, there's Kurt.
Hey, Kurt.
Hi, Kurt.
Yeah, we and I went grocery shopping last night.
Groceries.
Got stuff I made.
Oh, didn't Ross tell you about that kind?
What kind? What does that mean?
The kind you make yourself? Squish, squish.
What are you talking about?
The hamburger.
Oh! Oh, that's not what I was going to talk about.
Oh.
But so Ross, hi. I found the ground beef style of the Beyond Burger that at the store the other day. They didn't have any of the other ones. All the other ones are out there, but they did have the ground one for $7.99, which was a good deal. And I got it last night, and I made us all burgers, which were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They do freak me out a little bit, thinking that they're not meat.
Yeah, and when I got up in the night to go pee, because I'm older now and sometimes I have to get up in the night to pee, I got up and the house
Happy grilling.
and the house smelled like turkey.
But that's not what I was going to talk about.
Bye, Trent.
Bye, Trent. I was going to talk about, I made cauliflower parmesan, kind of. There's probably a better name for it. It wasn't breaded or anything, but
I have
I
a picture.
baked it. I have a picture too.
Oh.
And it was phenomenal. It was probably some of the best cauliflower cooking that I've done. I'm going to make it again tonight.
I wondered if that was what was on the menu for this evening.
Yeah, it was
Are you
so
going to put
good.
pesto on some of them?
Yes, I'm putting pesto on all of it. So what I'm doing tonight that's different, so you cut it into really thick steaks, you lay it out on a pan, and I put minced garlic all over all the pieces, olive oil, salt, pepper, and some, that's what I don't have. Shit.
What?
I use the rest of our herbs de Provence.
Herbes de Provence.
So I'll find an herb to put on it. But and then you bake it, turn it over, bake it again, 15, 20 minutes, on 400, and then pull it all out and then smother it in sauce and then cheese and then put it and bake it another 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, it was creeping me out, Ross, a little bit while I was eating it. I was like, this is too real.
It was good though.
It was good.
We had leftovers today and I didn't really dig it. Not in my eggs. I didn't like it in eggs.
I think if there was some sort
Like
of
maybe if I broke it up smaller.
or if that had some sort of like hollandaise sauce,
That's true. A richness.
you know.
But it was too gross. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Pat.
Told her I wasn't going to be on today. I lied.
You told me you weren't going to be on.
I didn't want to.
Until like
I was
4:53.
I was fine taking those days off. And I was pissed. I was mad. I was sad, angry, depressed. I wanted to go on my trip. And I don't want to have car problems. And then I started looking at new cars, and that stressed me out. And damn.
Being a damn.
You got an old car, and I need to get it worked on, spend thousands of dollars on it, or decide to let it go and spend thousands of dollars on a new car that'll last me another 15 years. Hopefully.
I don't think you should let it go. I think you should find another element.
Well,
and then just saw it off and then solder it onto the back of yours.
So
since you're going to be building stuff anyway,
okay.
You can just like make an extended element.
All right, Derrol. That sounds like a great idea. So
here, we'll have a toaster better.
Thank you, James.
We're toasting again.
It was really depressing. Like, got on the freeway, I'm FaceTiming with my mom, and then the car cuts out completely. I'm going 70 miles an hour up the freeway and just nothing. I'm like, great. Gotta go, Mom.
He apparently messaged me and said he was coming back, but I was like doing tank maintenance, like spraying terrariums and stuff, and I'm like spraying down the crab tank, which is on the coffee table, and he like walks in through the door, and I'm like, hi. And then I could tell that it wasn't good.
So apparently they're putting out a new Honda Element. They stopped making them in 2011. They're putting out a new one this year, 2021, and potentially having a hybrid version. So that's kind of attractive to me. And, Elements are inexpensive cars.
Are they going to screw it up, though, where they make it look stupid? Like, know how sometimes they, like, round stuff out and you lose space because they're trying to, like, fancy it up, but they actually make it worse?
Well, I don't know if you know this, but, like, 2007 on, they did the street package on the Honda Element, all the painted panels, and I never really liked that. I liked the utilitarian look of mine. Mm-hmm. So that's what they all are after that. They didn't really make the molded kind of look on the panels. So it depends on what you think. Like,
but I mean, it's
looks
not
cool.
going to be smaller, or they're not going to like.
No, it'll be the same. In fact, from what I saw, because there were some prototypes out last year advertising that they're going to be doing it with some of their new features. It looks exactly the same. Little tweaks here and there. Improvements, hopefully, because there was some quirks in mine. But a hybrid version would be awesome. But all the numbers that I saw for the engine was the same as the other engine. So I think whoever wrote the article got it wrong. Mm. But, I mean, I only get like 19 on the highway and 23, 24 on the highway, 19 or so inner city miles per gallon.
I get $40 to every 2 weeks.
You have a Jeep. It's a V6. You don't get great gas mileage.
I also don't drive it quite as much. I drive it to work and back, and that is it.
So hopefully, if there's an Element that comes out that gets 30, 40, I would do that. But what I really want is a van. I want to outfit a van and have a place to shove all my stuff and not have to move it out when I get to my campsite, so I can actually sleep in my vehicle like I do now, but now I have to put everything in a tent so I can sleep in the vehicle. I don't want to sleep in tents anymore. I'm beyond that.
I've grown past tents.
I'm too old to sleep in a tent.
We just talked about that. I don't know. I talked about that the night before, like that I don't mind sleeping in a tent. Unless it's not even, and then your head is like at the wrong end, and you're like, you know, that part sucks.
Well, you have to worry about that in the car too. I mean, you have to
True.
get everything even, and
True.
but I still think I'm going the van way, everyone. I'm just really sketched out because I don't have an income right now aside from unemployment, that because of this whole COVID shit.
So everybody that's watching, if you know anybody who needs family portraits,
It's like
headshots,
video seems to be paying the bills lately.
work stuff, Cory's your guy.
Woo, I'm sweating.
It is warm in here. What's the temperature?
89.
89.
Yeah. So kind of poop time right now. Shit town. I need a new car.
So remember how you sent me the thing about the chickens and making it into a car? No. A car and making it into a chicken coop?
Oh.
Can we do that with the
I
element?
do remember that.
Put it out back and
Well, no, because my element has to be a trade-in.
for those rainy days,
That's
the
like
girls can...
$1,800. It's only worth $1,800. 1920 somewhere in there.
Could you sell it privately for more than that?
No, because
No?
if I was dishonest, I might be able to. But I'm going to be honest about it because
Well,
I'm an honest person that
well,
it's got valve
True.
seal issues and possibly a blown head gasket.
But you
And
could say that and be like, this is a vintage piece.
It's gonna
'cause they
take,
don't make
like,
it anymore.
$2,500, $3,500 to get it to a point where it's acceptable. And then the transmission could go out. The differential could
also
be needing
not
to be
go out.
fixed. Well, it's 180,000 miles. It's getting to the point where lots needs to be done.
wonder how
And I've
much
done a
mine
lot
has.
myself.
Kurt, how much does mine have? I feel like mine's older than yours, right? Mine's a 1990.
Well, you just had your head gasket replaced.
I did. That was a funny, not so funny day because I like went home to check on the animals because it was so hot that day, and I was super worried about them. And I get home and they're all like, "What? We're totally fine." And then on the way back to work, my car explodes and starts leaking stuff, and the guy next to me is like, you know your car's leaking a bunch of green stuff? I was like, no. And I pulled over into the alley and it's just like splooshing out the bottom.
Splooshing.
Splooshing, yes. Had to call my boss and be like, I need you to come get me.
Call me for HDMI help.
Scott Williford is watching.
Exactly.
Scott Williford is watching, and it's his birthday today.
Oh, wow. Hi, Scott. I didn't know you were a 4th of
birthday.
July baby.
Happy birthday.
That's a pretty cool birthday.
Right.
Always have fireworks.
Right?
Do you grow up thinking that they're for you all the time?
Your parents are like, come on, we're taking you for your birthday. A lot of people have gathered to enjoy the evening.
Yeah, 240 is great for a Jeep. But Gaetan, who had it before you, took extremely good care of it.
Yes.
And did a lot of the work on it himself. So I know I could keep it. I know I could do more work on it. That's a lot of work. Gasket seals, engine seals. Like, I tear the whole thing apart. And this is an overhead.
Blinker fluid.
This is a twin overhead cam. So I have to take all of that apart. Usually, a lot of times, a lot of the really intricate stuff is underneath. And then you can change gasket seals the opposite way. This engine's flipped.
I hope you're going to get some car jacks that are not.
Oh, I looked those up. These
Repoed?
are not on the recall list.
Oh, I thought they were like.
They look like a version
Okay.
that is one number off.
Okay.
That was manufactured differently, I guess.
Yeah,
but I
that's-
should double, triple check that. I looked on the website and the
Maybe
number
get a
wasn't
couple
the same.
extras, you know. Doesn't
Yeah.
hurt to have a couple extra
So
jacks.
Harbor Freight, you guys put out. I bought a set of like 3-ton jacks to be able to lift the car up, and the pair I bought a year later, after I had been under the car for about 3 weeks, was recalled because they could crush and the car could fall.
Like the picture of him was like that the legs like split apart like this.
So I took them back and got a new set that I actually used once since then, when I just recently fixed my tie rod had come loose, so I redid the tie rod, and then there's another recall. So I thought it was that set that they just gave me, but the number is like 35671 and mine's 35672.
And these are the reasons I'm so paranoid.
So I don't know if actually they're recalled as well, but the number wasn't the same.
I should get a couple extra ones to have as backup in case one falters.
But I still want to go somewhere. I'm dying. I need to get out and go camping. And
realistically, how much would it cost? I mean, I know you don't want to do this.
True. And, you know, it's all possible. I just need a reliable car, James. I don't want to worry. Yeah. 267,000 miles. That's pretty awesome. But that's also a lot of work you put into it, too. You know, I mean, a car's... If you don't care about how much it's worth, like this is what I've gone through in the last couple of days. Like, I'm never going to resell it. Like, to me, I've always said I'm going to drive it into the ground. And I've owned it. I paid it off and I got 0% interest on it in 2005. It was a $26,000 loan. The car was like $24,000. It was like the perfect situation. And I didn't even go to the dealership intending to buy a car. I just went to check them out.
I remember I came home and the truck was gone. And then you had the Element.
Well, I was in Phoenix.
No.
Yeah. I lived in Phoenix. I just moved back to Phoenix. And then I got
maybe you left with the truck.
I left with the truck and then I came back with the Element.
And I was like, what is this car?
So, I mean, it just like all happened in such a weird way that I got this new car for practically free. Well, I mean, I had to pay for it, but, you know, no interest. So we're back there again, too. It's like, okay, now we're at 0% interest again. I own a business. I can get like $4,000 in discounts for being a business owner, buying a commercial vehicle, which would be a van. Like,
do they have like deferred payments for some places now, too? Like
some of the places have all
months?
these deals right now. And I feel like this is the opportunity for me to go out and find a new car at potentially 0% interest. My credit, it was phenomenal 5 months ago, but COVID-19 has, you know, caused me to charge some things that I wouldn't have been charging. So it looks like my credit is like getting used again. And so the points have gone down a little bit. So I'm just like, okay, well, is now the time that I can do this and actually do it? Because I've always, anytime I've given myself a financial challenge, like I meet it, I exceed it. I paid my car off in 2 years as a 5-year loan. I think I can do that again. Maybe. But I'm also thinking about getting something that almost costs twice as much as my Element cost. So, but I have a different life goal now, you know?
Look how cute.
I want to be a traveling do video and photography and move around the country, and I want to be able to do that, and that's always been a dream of mine. And if I don't start it now, I'm not getting any younger.
You ain't.
Need to do it. I've been thinking about it for like 6 years. Need to get on that horse, ride it.
I don't know about that.
That's my horsey.
I saw that.
I was gonna do a horse noise. Do a reluctant horse noise. Anyway, enough of my woes. But that's where I've been. That's what I've been doing. I could have been on the show the last couple of days. I love you all, but I didn't want to.
It was like the blackest storm cloud ever rumbling through the house.
I didn't want to be on Instagram. I didn't want to be anywhere because all I would see are pictures of where I was supposed to be.
You're like, freaking mountain. Go to hell.
I'm so disappointed.
You can't watch any of your YouTube
my
shows
mom-
because they're all traveling.
You gotta love my mom. Oh, just come out here and visit me. I'm like, Mom, I can't. My car's not gonna make it. I'll rent a car. I'll pay for it. You can come out. I'm like, Mom, I'm so like upset and disappointed right now. Like, I just don't even want to like be around him. Like, I wish he would leave so I could just be here alone because I wanted to be alone.
Hey, I went to work.
I just wanted to be alone for a while, not have to be talking on camera, not have to do anything, or I just wanted to go out and chill.
I do still think that you should do the idea of renting a car. I mean, I know it's not the best thing that you want to do, but maybe you don't have to go as far, or you could make some sort of compromise where you could at least go camping somewhere and maybe get out, because you do need to do that once a year. Just like me, I don't know what's going to happen because I need to get to Maine once a year.
You need to, figure that out because you really do need to go.
And, you know, like that's the thing that I look forward to the most every year is getting home to see my family and my friends. And to not be able to do it this year, I'm like,
And James, I want to also add, I'm staring at your chat right here. Like, my 180,000 miles was a really hard driven 180,000 miles.
That element's a race car.
I drive hard in general, but I have taken that thing off-road almost every single year, if not twice a year or 3 times a year, like off-roading in backwoods.
Sure, this can make it up the mountain, no problem.
So it's definitely a very well-driven 180,000 miles, which is why I had to replace the entire suspension in the last year. So she's you know, she's been a good little car. I love my car. I was going to have ready, this is before I decided to leave and I never got to it. I have footage of my mom and myself four-wheeling.
Oh, fun.
It's kind of funny. Yeah. My mom's such a trooper. Like, we're on the side of, like, you know, a huge mountain in Arizona and, like, going crazy. And you just see her, like, bobbing along. She's just having fun. And I'm like, I'm so glad that she loves to do that stuff.
Yeah, you have to show that. You didn't show the picture of the Parmesan.
I'll look for it tomorrow and have it ready.
Cauliflower, whatchamajigger.
Cauliflower?
I tried to explain to the people what it was, but...
Cauliflower?
It was cauliflower with chili sauce and minced garlic.
So everybody, East Coasters. East Coasters in, like, Texas. What time is it in Texas?
It's 2
It's
hours
probably
ahead
getting
of us.
dark. Are you guys... Who's having fireworks tonight? What cities are having fireworks and which ones aren't?
It sounded like somebody was blowing up a grenade last night outside of our house.
Well, I know that our neighbors and people around us are going to have fireworks, but...
It sounds like James is going to watch some.
Aw, thanks, James.
Oh, thank you, James.
Well, the funny thing is, okay, let me back up on this a little bit. I don't necessarily need to get away from Derrol. If Derrol would go with me,
yeah,
or we could go together camping, I would totally go with him.
Yeah, we enjoy camping.
I need to get out of here. Like, we have been, like everyone else, we have been sucked down in this house for months, and I just need to get out of here. Like, I need to get out of San Diego. But I annually take a trip. Whether it's to Grand Canyon with my mom or to the Sierras, which is my normal trip. Like, there's 1 year I didn't go when shit was going down around here and I couldn't go. And I ended up staying home and making a battery pack with a solar panel.
That was not a great time, though, either.
That was a horrible time.
You were not good.
But I ended up doing something very productive with it that taught me something new, that I didn't have an opportunity to do before.
I was a little afraid you were going to blow yourself up.
I bought, yeah. Like, seriously, I rigged up this really awesome power pack with that's still working and still running perfectly well. The batteries are probably on their way out the door. It's been 4 years. 3 or 4 years?
3 years.
Dripping Springs, 2,000 people. Okay, but they're still doing fireworks, right? Like, I was talking to my mom earlier, and like all of Phoenix pretty much killed their fireworks except for like some places in the East Valley. And I thought, well, who's planning this stuff?
I feel like there's some happening in my town in Maine at the Hershey Retreat. I think they're doing fireworks, and I think people just can light fireworks off on their own in Maine. Like,
well, I wish they would have done that here. Like, I thought it would be. We need fireworks. Yeah, drive-in style, like, or pick like 4 locations for the city. Pick 3 or 4 locations across the county that people could see from different vantage points. Like, go up on a mountain, maybe go down into a valley, and go by the ocean. And then you can get like everybody involved, and people can see it from their homes. Like, that's the way to go, in my opinion. I'm sure it's harder than I make it out to be, but like, I'm just a little disappointed that they just canceled everything. And
well, you know, if I stand on top of the tortoise house last year, I could see fireworks down around. I
right.
feel like SeaWorld might still have fireworks.
When everyone's at the beach anyway. Like, what's the point, you know?
I just don't like the fireworks that they fire off in my neighborhood that end up in my backyard for my tortoises to eat.
And our president had a fireworks show, so why can't we?
Don't call him that. Now I have that song.
Nobody wants you at this party.
No, Down by the Ocean, because you just said Down by the Ocean. You've been trying real hard to get that one in my head, though.
I don't even know if I'm singing the right words.
Kind of. Oh, are you getting the palm? Rodney, are you still here? I think you'll enjoy this.
Rodney!
It says he was watching here a moment ago.
Hey, Rodney.
Gary refused to watch if you weren't here with your short shorts.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
That's a lie. All right.
Did you roll that beautiful bean footage?
You bet I did.
What?
Nothing. I just totally... Never mind.
I know, I just heard it in your head.
Edit. How do I get these into... Talk real quick, Derrol, while I fix this.
Hopefully if you guys watched the show yesterday, you got to meet Janine. That was super fun.
That was super fun.
I'm definitely going to have her on again. I enjoyed being over there and having James and you guys getting to meet the crow. And some of you realizing that the crow is an actual human.
Which I thought was hilarious that people thought that it may not be.
Well, they are talking to me, and it, you know, wouldn't put it past me to have a crow in the backyard. But yes, Janine was super fun to be on with yesterday. I look forward to doing another show with her. And next time you can come over and we can have like a...
I did consider it,
3-person show.
I was off.
Yep. And the pickle juice, yes. Janine had never had a pickleback before, so the 3 of us had a pickleback shot. And then those delicious watermelon drinks, which I sucked down real quick.
Yeah, that did look really good.
Oh my god, they were so good.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah. Let's see the palm.
I'm just going to do it up at the top.
Do it.
Of course.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. A little rusty.
Picture this as cauliflower parmesan.
So, it was purple cauliflower, by the way.
Yes.
Purple.
Purple. You can see it up there in the corner at the top.
Look at that purpleness.
Ooh.
It was so good. It was just baked. Quite delicious.
It was very, very good.
Purple.
Highly recommended, everybody.
And that's what it was like afterwards. Just a one big mess.
I was going to say that. That picture doesn't look very attractive. I'm like, what am I looking at? And I realized it's the spatula in the corner.
It was super good, though. Oh.
Excuse me.
We're a little out of practice.
Choking on my
there
wine.
You go. Hi. But making that again tonight. Super good.
Yum. And the girls get to have some cast-offs, which they like. The little florets that fall off.
They do really like cauliflower.
They do. They don't like banana, Kurt discovered the other day. Now you talk for a minute, because I'm going to go get a little bit of a wine refill. Do you need a little splash?
Yes, please.
Talk to the people. Don't you miss them?
It was good. I mean, I have done actual, like, cauliflower parmesan, where I took, like, a batter, like, panko and eggs, and I can't remember right now what all went into it, but, like, and actually went through that process of batter dipping and, you know, clean, dry hand, wet hand. That was a pain in the butt. And it was good, but this beat that by miles, and it was way less work. All I did was like really just section the head into like 4 pretty thick pieces and, you know, doused it, baked it, doused it again, ate it. It was pretty good. And it was fun just to eat purple cauliflower. I don't think I've ever bought purple before. So we got purple and white today just to see what the difference is, if there's any flavor difference or texture difference. Last night we had the Beyond Burgers, which were totally tasty. I don't remember. I don't think I cooked after I got back from my very short trip. Oh, purple. I mean, it was like the coolest thing. I've seen it on the shelves before. But it was like the biggest head of cauliflower too. I mean, it had to be 7-8 inches across. I mean, it was huge. Ah, sushi. I'm totally in the mood for sushi. We should go out. Let's go get sushi. Kurt and I have been going out and getting food and bringing it back.
I'll be at home waiting for my doggy bag. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Of course you do, Ross.
It tasted like grape. Jackson and Wrecker.
We got red and white wine today. Oh, sorry.
Rosé all day.
Rosé. How do you like the rosé?
It's all right.
In comparison to the other wines that I've been bringing home for you, how do you like the rosé?
It tastes winey like the rest of them. I don't know.
You don't have to give me like, I like the sweetness of it, but like if you wanted me to buy another wine for you, would you prefer the Pinot Grigio that you had last, or Sauvignon Blanc you had last, the Pinot Grigio 2 ago, the Rosé this time, the Chardonnay 4 times ago?
I think I like the Pinot Grigio.
Thank you. That helps me when I'm shopping. Which one? The Rosé is cold.
It's kind of cold.
Mine is warm, although before the show, I did chill down my red wine because it's been really hot. But this one's warm. Yeah, warm.
I would like mine to be a little more cold.
So I have 2 things that I want to share. See, I'm a Chardonnay guy too. Like out of all the whites, like give me a nice dry buttery,
Oh, buttery.
like thick Chardonnay.
Ew.
I would love that. Or red wine. Anything in between, I just don't really get. Like a light Sauvignon Blanc, like, it's kind of gross to me.
How bougie.
I am bougie. I'm
You're like,
experienced.
Barf.
I've had many wines.
I'm not. I'm just like, great. Thank you. This one's tasty. It's pink. Ooh.
Oh,
You're
so
doing it backwards, Ross.
well, I was gonna say. I mean, I don't follow any kind of protocol with that stuff, but I do definitely enjoy my red wines warm and my cold wines white. Did I say that right?
No.
I feel like I said enough.
We know what you meant.
James, me too. I got the big old bottle after I got home, and I drank like half of the big bottle, which is an entire bottle and a half of wine, in probably an evening.
The last time I drank red was when we went to Rosemary's birthday party. And you know, her dad has the wine cellar. And they weren't really serving a whole lot of white, so I was drinking red. And I was sampling all kinds of red. All kinds of red.
I'm sure her dad loved that. I mean,
And I
that's
barfed
expensive,
my brains out.
especially if they're storing it.
Yes. Well, it was a giant. It was like as big as our house.
Sachet rosé, you stay. Oh, Canadian Drag Race. Did you guys, Ross or whoever out there watches Drag Race, did you watch that? I do have two other things though, real quick, before I forget.
Oh, yes.
So, you know, I love I hate van life terms because I don't believe in the trendiness of it. I wanted to do it way before it became trendy.
I thought of this first.
But dog, cat, van, man. Dog, cat, man, van.
Man can.
Look it up.
Man.
He is on YouTube and super funny. Really great. I like binged the whole channel in the last like 3 days. Dog, cat, man, van.
It does help that Cory has a slight crush on him.
He's adorable. But that's not why.
Mm-hmm.
He did it. You know, he built out a van and he walked through the whole process.
I still haven't seen the dog and cat.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You just saw it. I put it on the other day.
I don't think I saw the cat. Oh, I saw the cat walk through. He said, "Hey, nerds."
Yeah, Canadian. It just started yesterday. No, wait, Thursday. On Thursday was the first premiere view. My brain's like catching up in my mouth right now.
Wait, it's
And honestly, I thought it was super good.
It was.
The Canadian one. It was better, I think, than the last Drag Race we had here. Really funny.
It's called RuPaul's Drag Race. No, what'd you say?
Canuck?
No. What's the?
They're Canucks.
Yeah, but what's the O?
A boot?
A boot. A boot. Ow. This rosé's making me belchy. What's going with the Are we just having the cauliflower steaks, or are you placing greens next to it?
Oh, just the steaks. Oh, well, I'm going to cut up one of those squash and then whatever other vegetables need to be made.
One of the squashes Janine gave us?
Yeah, and then I'll just maybe saute all that with the red sauce.
Did you see they gave us a zucchini as well?
I didn't.
So we have zucchini and squash. You could do some sort of stir-fried vegetable situation.
It's going to be a veggie mash.
Those mushrooms, we got to eat those. Yes, James.
Please do. We would love to have you guys.
Oh, look. My finger fits right there perfectly in the text. That works out well.
Let us know when. I think it would be amazing to have you. No, Black's is open. Black's is one of those very strange beaches that it's so hard to get to that they don't really regulate it. Nobody.
Well, what they do is they close the parking lots.
Well, true. They close the parking lots. That is true. But you can always go down to the beach. There are patrol that go up and down too, like lifeguards. So I'm sure they're not actively on duty during all of this. But right now, everything's open.
Can he get this on his computer?
The beaches are open. Can I get that on my computer?
Yes.
Kurt? Streaming on WoW Presents. Oh, sorry. Thank you for catching me up. The Canadian drag race is on WoW Presents. So it's actually live in Canada, or not live, but like broadcast in Canada. So unless you have a VPN or a virtual network or something, yeah, dirty bitch. Well, you know, sex in the bushes was a big thing a lot in the canyons. Probably still is, but back many, many years ago.
Yeah.
God, I'm really off track.
But can he get
now.
this on his computer? Ross is asking.
Yes, you can get it on your computer, but you have to subscribe to WoW Presents. Or have a VPN, a virtual private network. Some of people out there may have them to keep your data confidential. And also, you can sign on to a server in Canada. It'll make it look like you are broadcast or viewing from Canada. If
That
you're
sounds
savvy
very
enough,
technological.
if you're savvy enough, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're not savvy enough, you probably don't need it.
I'm like, is there a button I push for that, or is it like a thing?
No, it's a service. But we got, when the British one came out, the British drag race, I bought a 1-year subscription to WoW Presents. It was like $30. So we still have it. That's how we watched it.
Yeah, there's some good ones there, Ross.
Well, it's just the whole culture thing. Like,
The
all the jokes are different.
jokes that they were making, I'm like, haha, I'm sure that's funny to them. I get that that's supposed to be a joke, but I don't know what the hell it means.
You might.
Well, I need an
Ross.
HDMI.
You might if you push it to your TV.
A hyperdrive malfunctioning instrument.
But yeah, James, you and Chris, please do it. Then this mess is never going to be over. Just do it.
That's the thing. Like, I want to go home.
Air flights are cheap right now.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I want to go home. I mean, I hate flying as it is because of the germ situation. I mean, you're essentially sealed in a tube with people, breathing in their cooties the whole time. And I've always been like that about travel in general, because people are always traveling when they're sick and getting their germs, and then you're trapped in that airplane with them, and it just floats all around. So now my brain is like in overdrive about the situation. And I don't want to bring cooties there. The set is so basic.
It's not that basic.
Oh, yeah, because they just have the big leaf. They don't
I'll have to
like,
rewatch it and see on the next one. I'll watch it Thursday.
I thought the same thing too, because their entrance point is like just a big maple leaf painted on the back wall, and it's like all...
It's very Canadian.
Oh, did I just see Jeff popped in? Hello, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. Jeff Gunnier?
Yes.
Hi, Jeff.
Well, we did, yes, only see the first episode.
What was I just gonna say? Oh, there's only one episode so far.
Yeah.
It literally premiered on Thursday.
Ross, are you watching All Stars right now? That's pretty good.
What was I just gonna say?
That was juicy. Was it one of the two things and you forgot one of them?
Well, no, I
Oh.
definitely forgot the second thing. Oh, I remember the second thing. But
Oh.
there was something else I was going to say with the drag race stuff, and I can't remember.
About the inside jokes?
No.
Oh.
I finally found a mask, by the way.
Oh, he did.
I'm so excited about it. I bought it from it's like a underwear company.
Before I knew this, I was like, this looks like a banana hammock. This is the same material as banana hammock.
My biggest problem is they all are too short in this area. They either fit on my nose or they fit under my chin. Or the bar is so, like,
Rigid.
Thank you, rigid. That it cuts down on my nose because every time I try to talk or move, it like busts down on my nose. And look, I still have a line right here.
I see it.
So I found like the perfect one. I bought 3 more because they're on sale right now from LA Sporting Company or LA Sporting Club, I think it's called.
Yeah, I love Jujube. Her Eartha kit was amazing. Although I really do like Shea Coulee too, I think.
Yeah, I like Shea.
Yeah.
That's my mask.
That's his banana hammock.
I bought the black one.
I do like the feel of the material, and I feel like it would be easy to
It's like
breathe
spandex.
through. Yeah.
It really is underwear material. I mean, down at the core.
That guy dropped it off to Cory as well.
Right. But I bought 3 more. I bought this blue one, and I bought the navy one.
I'm surprised you didn't buy like a colorful.
Because they're on sale right now. They're $7.99 a piece or
Are there other fancy colors?
$7.95 a piece.
I'm surprised you didn't get some sort of pattern.
They have patterns, but they're not the stretchy material.
Oh.
I really need the stretch. Super excited. I've gone through like 5 different kinds of masks, and none of them fit me. So, very excited.
Now he wants to go out everywhere.
I want to be seen everywhere in my mask.
Well, I had one of our clients call me Bane when I walked in with mine because I had, one that you got me.
Right? Do you guys remember International Mail?
Oh my God, yes.
This website made me think of
Yes.
International Mail. I mean, when I moved to California 24 years ago, like I was getting the International Mail catalog at home,
Yep.
but then when I moved here, they actually had an International Mail store on
Up by,
5th.
yeah, I remember.
Like it's not around anymore, but
Gone.
this website reminded me of that. Very overly stylish, kind of, kitschy, gay.
Like I'm gonna walk down the street wearing my mask with no shirt on, showing my 6-pack and a pair of balloon
all
pants.
flowy. It's all flowing in the
A
breeze.
flowy shirt that's open like a pirate shirt. Ooh, I'm excited that we're having that cauliflower again. That was good.
It was good. The one thing I'm not excited about is that we have to heat up the oven and heat up the house to do it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have cat hair on my face. Hold on. It keeps bugging my nose. I keep trying to delicately pick it off. But
Delicately.
when I reached up and did this on my nose, I must have had it on my hand from the seat or something. Cat hair everywhere.
Transference.
Oh, but back to the dog, cat, van. I want you guys to watch it. Tell me what you think. Because I want that lifestyle. He's stationary. He lives in Indianapolis and has done it in his hometown and has a lot of help from his mom, and like his family has helped him build the van. But not only that, he is like lives in the city in his van, which I could do too. I was teasing Kurt. I'm like, Kurt, why don't you move in here with Derrol and you guys can take over the house
And you can live in the driveway.
have all your space, and I'll live in the driveway and pay rent for the driveway and electricity.
We could do that. Rent is $500 for the driveway.
No. 2. And then I'll pay a third of the utilities.
How about you pay all the utilities? I'm sick of paying that bill.
Why don't you pay the phone bill, the cable bill, the internet bill?
Hey, I only have all that stuff because you want it. If you weren't here, I would not have any of that.
You would too.
I wouldn't.
You would.
I don't think I would have cable. I mean, first of all,
the way you watch TV,
Yeah,
you
but
would have some kind of television access.
I don't think I would. I don't think unless you
Oh,
came.
so I'm to blame for your television.
Well,
habit.
no. If you were my friend still, if you moved out and you were still hanging out nearby, I might have you help me set it up. But like if it was all up to me, like if you moved away and I had to set it up myself, I'd be like, I don't need it.
That might be a convenient thought, but
I need to get away from the TV. It's a problem.
you can't get over the air TV is still around, but like it's really limited. Like,
well, I mean, let's look at the phone situation. If you weren't around, I wouldn't have this phone. I would have a cricket or something that you get from the store that you buy time and put on it.
You'd have a little plastic flip phone.
Probably.
Still have your razor.
Oh, I love my razor. I miss my razor.
That doesn't
I got
matter.
nostalgic for it when I saw it on True Blood. Which I completely stopped watching, by the way.
Oh.
The last season were just...
Yeah, it dropped off. I remember. I don't think I watched the last season or 2 seasons.
I want to because
I
watched,
got like really bored.
I watched like 6 seasons.
It was the same story over and over and over.
And then they're like bringing in fairies and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It crapped out on me. So did Walking Dead. I watched that for quite a while too, and then that kind of crapped out on me. I was like, nah, over it.
Yeah, I never liked Walking Dead.
Game of Thrones. I could have kept going on that though. I thought about starting to rewatch that again. That's quite a commitment though. Was that the "It's almost time to go"? Breathe in.
I've been stuffy. My right nostril.
Your right nose. Why don't you take that one off and put your left nose on today?
Where was it? What do you mean, where was it?
Where was it? Where was what, dear?
Probably the last season.
Maybe I didn't get quite that far. Oh, no. I think I watched that season, but I think the last season, season 7, I kind of crapped out on. I think. Yeah. Oh, look, my hand kind of fits right by this one, too.
Oh, my God.
I'm all about that right now. No, I watched that one, Ross.
6
o'clock. You know what that means. Kurt's hungry.
You got 3 minutes, Kurt.
Kurt, these cauliflower take 3 hours to make.
No, it does not.
Dinner time. Right.
I actually bought stuff out of the International Mail catalog.
Did you buy a pirate shirt? Or undies?
No, I think I bought a pair of shoes once.
Shoes? They had shoes in International Mail?
I think I bought a pair of shorts and a t-shirt of some sort. No, it wasn't a t-shirt, it was a sweater. I think I still have that sweater, actually. 20-something, 7 years later.
He is tapping his watch.
He hungry. He only had a smoothie.
Oh, that's true. And cookies. Those mint Oreos are pretty good.
All right.
Are we hasta la pasta-ing it?
I think so.
Well, thanks for joining us today, Cory. It's nice to have you back.
Is it?
It's alright.
All right, everybody. We'll
Leanna, if you're watching this later, hi. Leanna's been watching.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen. I mean,
Son's visiting.
Well, we'll talk about her tomorrow.
Yes.
Trevor, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't. She didn't tell me. I don't think
Trevor.
Son's name, but yes, I believe you.
Hi, Mom. Bye, Mom. Love you.
Bye, Pat. Bye, family. Barbecuing at your house right now.
Are they still there? Is everyone still there, Mom? Did you watch Hamilton? Did you like it?
Ah. You too, James and Chris
Thanks, James.
and Ross.
Enjoy your sushi.
Kurt, do you have the cauliflower all cut up for Cory to come out there?
Nope, I'll be doing all the work.
True. I know you're in the bedroom.
All right, everyone.
All right, friends.
Love you all. Happy 4th of July, whether you feel independent right now or not.
It's a day.
Until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow.
Bye.
Happy 4th of July.
I hope you get to see some fireworks, people.
Yeah. Stand on top of your tortoise house like I'm gonna.
I'll be on top of the house for sure.
No, not
I'm
on
put
top
my
of the
drone
house.
in the air. Actually,
There you go.
I did that once. It didn't work. Wide angle lenses don't pick much up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.